Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Biz on WindowCleaningResources.com. My name is Josh, and today we are going to be talking about how to get new clients. Um, Marketing is marketing, and it's not quite what we're going to talk about. It's basically the planning of the marketing, doing the marketing, that kind of thing. Um, I live in Wisconsin, and right now the temperatures have been in the 40s, creeping into the 50s for the past 3 weeks. That's spring for us. We're like ecstatic, okay? But I know that there's still going to be that one storm come. We're going to get some snow, and everybody's not thinking about it because everybody's on the same idea. They're all planning for that. So I'm not doing any of my main stuff until probably the 1st of April, okay? But what we do is I use QuickBooks, and we can click one button and have our entire list of clients. Then what I'll do is just give them a call. Instead of sending a letter, I save that 44 cents or whatever the last time they changed it is. Give them a call. Say, hi, this is Josh from USI. We're just calling to scheduling our spring schedule. Let me rephrase that. What I'll do is I'll call them and say, we're setting up our schedule for spring and noticed you weren't on it. We're just wondering if you'd like to get in our spring schedule. Put it in their court, and then they kind of go back, oh, well, yeah, let's do that. Let's put it. We book tons and tons and tons of appointments. We'll probably fill 3 straight weeks just by calling some of our existing people because they're just not thinking about it. We're putting it in their head. But we're also not calling saying, hi, would you like to be in our schedule, blah, blah, blah. That's not what we're doing. We're just kind of real low-key asking them, basically reminding them, and then it looks like we're doing them a favor because we're trying to get our existing clients in our schedule. That works really well. Sending them something, we used to send out our trifold brochure, which I don't quite have any of them here. But anyway, on the back, we can mail them. You put a sticker to close the trifold. You put a stamp on them. You put a label on them, and you shoot them out. Okay? We got really poor response from our existing clients because I think what was happening was they were just setting it off to the side. They were, oh, we'll call them, or oh yeah, or even throwing them away, right? With our marketing now that we're going to do bigger pieces to make it a little bit more obvious, but I still think we're not getting as great a response, okay? Being that the customer is our customer already, and we're calling to do them a favor, we get around that whole no-call thing. Even if they're on the no-call list, we're still an existing client, just calling. It's just like your dentist giving you a call, catch-up kind of thing. So that's why we do it. We're also saving that 44 cents stamp. We're saving all of those Avery labels. We're saving all of those clear circle labels that keep the whole thing closed. We're saving a lot of money, and we're getting great results doing it. That's our big thing. We love doing that because it's a set off to our season. All of a sudden, it's, we get this big flood in, and it's really pretty nice. But the other thing that we do that we're going to start on April 1st is we put a little blurb in the service directory in our newspaper. Now, when you're talking newspaper, you're talking, Service Magic, all those things that are kind of distinctive to different locations. Take it all with a grain of salt, but I'm just telling you because this is what we do. But there's a little piece on the very bottom of our beginning of our classifieds that are service directories. You put a heading, and then you have a little, it's this big, right? Not very big. But it is $99 for the entire month, and we get tons and tons and tons of calls from this. So we always are in that little service directory. It's just our local paper does that little thing. Your paper probably does something similar or something comparatively priced. I don't have a worry about that, but just check. It's something to kind of also look into. It's real small end kind of thing, and brings in a lot of people. But that's also what we're going to start on April 1st. We put that in basically the prime months in the spring, prime months in the fall, and then nothing in the winter. But we're also doing mailers now. I know that this show is on WCR, WindowCleaningResource.com, but I have to bring something up that's on that website that is really cool. there is now a spot in the shop, in the window cleaning supply store, that you can actually buy editable PSD files on their mailers. Okay, they've done the work for you in regards to seeing what works, what doesn't work. Okay, they do tons of mailings. This is really pretty cool. I mean, you can basically go in, get something that's already been tested to see how well it works. You know, put your own name on it if you're anywhat smart at Photoshop or Illustrator, any of those programs. Throw in your logos, names, all that fun stuff. Get them printed, you know, from a print company, or I even hear that they're going to start doing printing. Or even send that file to a mailing company who prints and mails and does kind of everything. When you're getting into that, they do charge a little bit more money. They have the list, they have all that fun stuff. And if you're small and you just are going to do your first 5,000 out there, you don't want to have to figure out what drop mailing is and all that other stuff. You don't want a permit, you don't want all that. It's not that bad. It ends up being, through some of the companies that I've seen, you know, 40, 50 cents a piece, depending on what you're printing. It can be more, obviously, printing something bigger. But then they got the list, they get everything sent out. All you do is supply them with the artwork. And for 50 cents a piece, it's not bad. You know, I mean, really look at the ROI on direct mailing. You know, from what I've kind of gathered is that even on your first mailing, you can hit up to 3%. 3% of 5,000, that's a big chunk of new clients to bring it in. And I've seen some other interesting info on the forum with people saying, how do I get 200 new clients? And somebody else had posted, why 200? Why not 1,000? You know, if you can handle the new clients, take them on. And all these little blurbs, little marketing things all really will help you do that. So that's pretty interesting. I mean, if you are newer, starting out, and don't have a extensive library of graphics and everything else, you know, check that out. You know, for I think it was $250, you get a market tested for your industry mailer that's, you know, awesome. It's use it. You know, they've done the hard work for you. All you got to do is just edit it or have them edit it. They can do all that too. Put your logos in, do everything, and then get it either to a mailer or mail it yourself, and there you're done. I mean, it's that easy, and you'll see clients start coming in. Each of those mailers that they have generated over $100,000 a piece. Now, you know, that might be when you're looking at on a scale of how many they send out compared to your minimum 5,000 or whatever. Obviously, it might be a little bit different, but that's big money. You know, I mean, for especially smaller companies, that's pretty good. It's really good for a mailer, and the more work you do, the more money you have to put back into marketing, and the more money you have put back into mailings and everything else. And from there, it just keeps growing. You keep getting new clients, more clients, and getting bigger. So good luck to everyone. Hopefully spring is here. And my name is Josh with The Biz on WindowCleaningResource.com.